Joe Kapp, the relentless drive behind the Vikings' rise to glory.
You have a red right. Hunt! Chef! Hunt!
A quarterback in professional football is paid to win. I'm only going out there and doing my job with the tools that I have, and if people don't think it's pretty, that suits me just fine, as long as we win.
Pro football is more than a game to Joe Kapp. It is a demanding test for his stubborn will to win, and a proving ground for his unique style. In an age of classic passers, he is the rock and roll of quarterbacks. His passes float like balloons, and sometimes he throws them with more hope than accuracy. When Kapp can't pass, he runs.
One of the writers in Minneapolis said, I look like Dagwood Bumstead trying to catch a bus, and that's how I feel sometimes. I'm trying to catch a bus.
Finesse and precision have no place in Joe Kapp's playbook. Each play is a new adventure.
I was born in Santa Fe, New Mexico. My mother is Mexican-American. Her name is Garcia, and my father is German, gringo, and we moved to California.
Kapp played his college football at the University of California and then played 8 years in the Canadian Football League. In 1967, he was purchased by the Minnesota Vikings and arrived in Coach Bud Grant's training camp as a 29-year-old rookie wearing number 11. He won the starting job, but it often seemed that he was paid more for his durability than for his talent.
Hop up, Joe! Try again!
Kapp ranked last in the league in passing statistics, and Minnesota finished last in the Central Division. The season was so depressing that the Viking Stadium became known as Grant's Tomb. But it was in this season of defeat that Joe Kapp first earned the respect of his teammates. They respected him because he was tough, because he refused to give up, because he gave them the best of what he had. There was a fighting heart under the ribs of defeat.
You've got to go out there and continually be optimistic and think that you can score touchdowns. Because the minute you're not optimistic, you're not going to be able to be aggressive enough to go after that team and get those touchdowns, get those points on the board.
Sometimes winning, sometimes losing, always searching. The Vikings spent the 1968 season looking for the will to win everyone thought they had lost. Game by game, play by play, they found it. They found it in a flying fullback named Bill Brown, number 30. They found it in Carl Eller, number 81, their all-pro defensive end. And it was there in Dale Hackbart, number 49, a scrappy defensive back. But they found most of it in their quarterback, Joe Kapp. He stamped his message on every pass: catch and win. Catch and win. As a runner, Kapp averaged more than 5 yards a try and brought a crude courage to a position that is often known only for its grace and polish. But more than a quarterback, Kapp was a rallying point. His teammates drew strength from his leadership and took pride in his toughness.
John Henderson, John!
All right.
Big John!
All right,
Have a little, have a little.
Usually I find that I like to play with as much emotion as I can muster. I like to play charged up.
Joe is a natural-born leader. He is physically tough, mentally tough. He's a fierce competitor.
I like to take control of the game.
When he take the ball and instead of running out of bounds, run over people and sort of put them out of the game, all of a sudden people are beginning to realize his value to the Minnesota Vikings.
Joe's just a rugged type individual, and we're just a rugged team.
Did I jump today? I didn't notice. No, I believe those were scrambles. I didn't see anybody open, so I ran it.
He's more or less a throwback to the old single-wing tailback, where he was relied upon to do everything. He had to run with the football, he had to pass it, he had to kick it.
Quarterbacks are rated and evaluated, their performances evaluated as to whether they won or lost. You got to win.
A lot of people say that Joe doesn't pass well or he can't run worth a darn, but Joe goes out there and wins.
Joe doesn't really care whether he completes 2 passes or 20, as long as the Minnesota Vikings win.
Everything must become secondary to the total goal, and that's the winning as a team.
This team wants to win, and we were behind by 10, and it's about time to get going.
Well, I don't know. I've teased him a little bit. I've been telling him that Joe Kapp has soul, and I think this sums it up.
Yahoo! One more game! Oh, yeah!
The fire on the horizon is Joe Kapp, burning with the rage to win. In his first game of 1969, Kapp passed for 7 touchdowns and led the Vikings to a smashing victory over the NFL champion Baltimore Colts.
Joe Kapp has just tied a National Football League record by passing for 7 touchdowns in a single game. If Joe can keep throwing like this, the Vikings could end up in that title game in January.
driven by Kapp and supported by a vicious defense. The Vikings won 12 straight games. They scored the most points in the NFL and permitted the fewest. The voice of victory.
Split right, 26 week. On 2. Ready? Hey. 1, set! 318! Hard! Hard! Your towel! See, the defenders are waiting. They're waiting. They're not going to commit themselves. I really feel that we can run up there and I can just 34, 35 punch at him. I mean, if the back keeps his eyes open, he's going to, because they're waiting like this. They have to do. Whose ball we playing with? Let's go now. That's our ball. I'm going to run that 23 lead, but I'm not going to reverse. I'm going to open out on it. 318! Hard! Hard!
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present this season's Most Valuable Viking Award to Joe Kapp.
I know for a fact that there is no most valuable Viking. There are only 40 most valuable Vikings. I just can't accept this. Thank you.
January 4th, 1970. Joe Kapp will play football for the championship of the National Football League.
This is for the title. This is for the title. Let's get us the championship. Rocket sock, 60 minutes. Split right, 81 divide, X, curl, and go. Hard! Hard! Gonna sing tonight, Carl. Gonna sing tonight.
Let's go. We gotta get him now.
And it's free, and the weak safety's going to the deep middle, so they're eating up pretty good. Right. How are we on the bootleg?
Bootleg! Camp with a bootleg!
Woo, he got hit. Let's go, Joe. Take him down. We gotta win. Let's punch it out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Whoa! Arkansas, go! Vámonos! Hunt! Take it in there, baby! There we go, let's go! Get it! Come on, Joe! Take it in there, baby! Take it in there! Run! All right, Joe! Clear ahead! All right, he's down! Way to stick it in there, Joe! Run him, Joe!
Move that seat, Joe!
If they get in an over defense, we're going to exit. If they get in an under defense, we're going to punch it. Ozzie, you're going to the post.
After 3 years of struggle, Joe Kapp met the challenge of his league and emerged as its champion.